Hi, it's Janine from Imperial Thompson Innovative Wellness. What I'd like to talk to you today is about EFT tapping points and basic EFT wording. So what is EFT anyway? EFT is an energy tapping technique that, when applied, breaks up the blockages in your energy system, allowing you to achieve more, feel better, and maintain wellness. So let's start with the EFT tapping points. Where you begin is the karate chop point, which is right here, because this is where you're going to be using the wording for your setup when we go over wording. So you tap right here. When we do reminder phrases, then we're going to be going up and we're going to be doing the EFT tapping points here. This point is called the eyebrow point. Follow all the way through your brow bone to the other side. This is called the side of the eye point. Follow your cheekbone and right on the ridge, under eye point. Under nose point, between the nose and your upper lip. The chin point is the divot in the chin. Collarbone point, you can take your hand like this and come right here. What they say is it's about 1.5 inches down and 1 inch to 1.5 inches across. Right here where a man would tie his tie, about 1 inch down. And you can feel the little divots here. And you tap right in there. The next point is the underarm point. And then the top of the head. Imagine a little halo coming down and tap around for the top of the head point. After you do your tapping points, you always breathe. Breath moves energy. So you take a nice inhalation and out. And the way that I generally do it is I do 1 round of negative, of purging up, getting that negativity up and out. And then I do another round where I put in what I want to put in. I put in positives. So that brings us to EFT wording. EFT wording, there's many different ways that people go about for EFT wording. What I have found the easiest way to do EFT wording is that all of the phrases begin with even though. So when we do our setup, it begins even though. Even though your emotion, what it is that you're feeling, anger, sadness, worry, frustration, and then you ask the question, why? Why do I feel that way? That's going to be the second part of your setup phrase. And then an affirmation. So let's pick a scenario. Say that I was really upset with my husband because we had gone to a company party and he ignored me. And I felt really angry about it. The wording would go like this. Even though my emotion, I'm really angry. You ask the question why? Because my husband ignored me at the company party. And then the affirmation, I accept myself and my feelings. Okay, so how does that look when we use it with the karate chop point in the setup? Well, the setup is done saying the phrase 3 times. So it would go like this. Even though I am so angry at my husband for ignoring me at the company party, I accept myself and my feelings. Then we're going to do it 3 times, so I'm going to do it 2 more times. Even though I am so angry at my husband for ignoring me at the company party, I accept myself and my feelings. And 1 more time. Even though I am so angry at my husband, I accept myself and my feelings. Then we go to the reminder. This is where we're going to purge up the energy. We're going to take a snippet from what we were said in the setup and say it for the reminder phrases. We start at the eyebrow point. I am so angry at my husband. I am so angry. I can't believe that he just ignored me. I am so angry. I'm never going to a company party again with him. Really, really angry. How dare he ignore me? I am so angry. And the top of the head, I am really, really angry. Breathe in. we go to the replacement round. This is a more positive round. I didn't like that he ignored me, but I released this energy. I allow myself to move on. I know he had a lot of people to talk to at work, so I release this energy. I move it out of my system and allow myself to feel better. I release this anger. You breathe in and you breathe out. An important thing to remember is to do an intensity scale so that you can benchmark where you started from and where you're going. And what that is you start from 0 to 10. 0 being I don't feel really any intensity at all, I'm at 0, to 10 I feel extreme intensity. So say, for example, that intensity when I just began was a 10 or a 9. And I've done a round and I feel better, but when I think about it, I'm still upset. You want to go back in and you can continue on saying, I have this remainder, I still have this feeling. So I still am angry. I still am angry. Or this remaining anger. I'm still so angry. And then breathe. Go back in with the replacement positive round. I release this negative energy. It doesn't help me to be angry. I'll learn from next time. Keeping anger is unhealthy, so I release it. I let it go. You breathe, you rate again. And you continue to do this until the intensity is about a 2 or lower. So that's how you do the wording, the basic wording. What you have to just keep in mind at all times is that if you're doing the tapping and you're starting with anger, what can happen, and happens quite often, is that as you begin tapping, the anger begins to dissipate, but now you feel really hurt, or you feel betrayed, or another secondary emotion comes up. These are different aspects of the same scenario. So just keep aware, did the anger leave, so that when you do the intensity rating, you're accurately rating the anger. So when the next thing pops up, you're able to rate that 0 to 10 and move on that way. I hope you've enjoyed this little snippet of EFT tapping points and EFT wording. Thank you.